Welcome back to Local 5 Live. Have you ever driven to Door County and noticed all the signs of Belgian heritage?
Well, now you can learn all about this history, even listen to the native language Walloon. Jordan's live in Brussels at the Belgian Heritage Center, and you've got a great reason to visit coming up this weekend.
Hey, that's right, guys. We're talking breakfast, and that's my favorite topic of the day. It's the most important meal of the day. That's what I hear. But let's talk about the Belgian heritage here in Door County and its roots right here in northeast Wisconsin. We have Barb here, who is a historian, and actually your family heritage runs deep with Walloon, right?
Yes, it does. I'm a fifth generation Walloon. And my family came over in 1856 and settled in this area.
That is amazing. And this Heritage Center here, I mean, you can learn a whole lot about a culture that really I haven't heard a whole lot of before, but you guys have plenty of information on it, right?
Yes, we do. This actually was a converted Catholic church.
Okay.
It's actually the place where the Norbertines started their religion, and then they went on to establish St. Norbert's College.
Oh, that's really cool.
In Green Bay. And this is where it all started.
All right, very cool. And now this church, you can come here. You have the exhibit up here. And I think it's really cool, just some of the things that I'm learning. What do you have on over here that people can learn should they come and visit?
Oh, okay. First of all, we have this image of a plow. It shows how much strength our ancestors needed to pull a plow around stumps of trees that were still there and to pull it through rocks and roots, and to try to plow a field would have been pretty darn hard.
No kidding. And this was not too long ago, folks. This is what I was doing right before the break. And I was really trying my hardest to pull this, and it's definitely not easy. So that's really one of the cool things you can do when you're here too. But this one interests me a lot too. Can you carry this bag? What's this all about?
This was what women had to take once their wheat was harvested. They would put wheat in bags and put it on their heads like this woman has here, and walk sometimes 20 to 30 miles. The people in this area usually had to walk to Dykesville.
Wow.
And they had to follow Indian trails. So they didn't really have too much. There were no roads. They followed Indian paths.
Definitely not easy, but I think the most interesting thing here is the language. Walloon itself. You were telling me you guys have this interactive display too, and you know you can learn a whole lot about Walloon itself. And obviously, we're going to try this one right here, traveling by boat. And there's this nice woman speaking here, and we might be able to hear it eventually. But what is Walloon for people who don't know, first of all?
Walloon is a language still spoken in this area by quite a few of the elderly people. And it is the part of the language that was brought over to the old country, from the old country. We actually speak pure Walloon. If people from Belgium come over, they sometimes can't understand us because they're getting infiltrated with French.
Yeah, okay.
And it's a language.
Let's hear it. Isn't that just incredible? It is just incredible. So you guys have to come check out this exhibit to not only hear the rest of this Walloon, but to see the really cool things on display here. And we're talking about breakfast coming up next. You're not going to want to miss this, and we might be able to try some, I hear.
All right. Glad you're feeling better today. Thanks, Jordan.